Now guys, pay attention to what I'm about to play for you right now. I'm going to give you 3 decisions. Now pick from one. Listen to this. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Now the question I ask you is, which number would you choose? Think about it very carefully, because this is the number you are going to use throughout the rest of this video. Lock it in now. Do you have it going? Exactly. Now this is your first lesson. Don't be confused yet. Now the first and the only thing that you need as an Afrobeat artist or an artist in general is judgment. The ability to choose which number. Most importantly, the number that is suitable for you. Note, none of the numbers are wrong, but any of the numbers that you choose will have a huge determining factor in your career as an Afrobeat artist or an artist in general. Now stay with me here. In the same judgment that I said, there are 2 things: the 1 road and the 2 road. Now the 1 road is where you have to make a decision that you can never ever go back on it. For life is for life. Well, an example is enough said. Now the 2 road is where you basically have options. In the real world, it is called plan B. Now as a musician, you would think that the 1 road is the one that gets you, keeps you in failure, because you have to make a decision that you can never go back on. But oh no, you are getting it all wrong. Now stay with me. As a musician or a person, it is the 2 road, also known as having options, that gets you. Now that's the one that keeps you in failure. Go back to the beginning of the video. What was the first question that I asked you? I'm going to give you 3 decisions. Now pick from one. Decision parallax. If I gave you one option, you wouldn't even have to think much. You wouldn't even think, because I made a decision for you. But now you have 3 options. The only thing you need as an Afrobeat artist is the ability to decide, because that's just the tip of the iceberg of what I am about to explain. Now without this decision, I can't help you. And now if you are worried, I have one of the best ways to train your decision making muscle. Stay with me. 5 years ago, there was a book I read that changed my life completely, and it was written by Mel Robbins. I entreat all of you to read it, and the title of the book is The 5-Second Rule. By the title, you can infer what the book is about, right? Well, to summarize it, it says in every decision you are about to make, just count down 5 seconds. Don't count up, no, count down. I'll explain why. Count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and do it. Don't count up, because if you count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can still keep going 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you will not make the decision. But when you count down 5, now there's some tension. 4, you have to do it. 3, oh my god. 2, oh my god. 1, yeah, take action. Do you understand? Now go back to the first question I asked you, the 3 choices I gave you. Now use the 5-second rule and just pick one. Now come back. Trust your gut here. We are getting into the serious business. Now with any of the decisions that you've picked, none of them is wrong, but they will determine your Afrobeat trajectory. Now let's start from the first one. You pick the number 1, which is the major chord. This chord depicts who you are and who you want to be as an Afrobeat artist. The major chord. Happy, bright, uplifting. This is the decision or the Afrobeat career path that you need to brand yourself with. These are the qualities or the characteristics that people have to know you with. Your music should go in that particular direction. I'll give you an example. Spyro. Have you listened to him before? Now let me play for you. Like when you listen to the song, how do you feel? What mood does it put you in? You feel happy, right? Uplifted, right? Yes, who is your guy? You are my guy. Exactly. Now that's his brand, the happy brand. Now if he tries to go away from it, people are like, who are you? It worked, right? Now that's what or who we know him as. Gospel music, even including Afrobeats, is the same thing. They mostly end with the major chord. Do you understand? Another perfect example from Ghana is Kwame Eugene. Now listen to the Open Gate song by him. You see where I'm driving at? You see? If you choose a number, that's who you are, and that is supposed to be your personality. Embrace it and own that path, because the Afrobeats journey is a very long journey. You should first of all love what you're doing. Number 2, the minor. Listen, sad, melancholic, introspective. This form of Afrobeat style works very well if you are that type of person. There are so many artists that come into mind when I think of that. One person is Omale. That's his personality. Like, I mean, take a listen to his songs.
What is the reason you do not have your own piece of mind?
If you ask me, I don't know whether he's that way or it's just a marketing ploy. But it is working, you know? He portrays depressed and sad, and he does it very, very well. And he always ends on the minor chord. Well, some of you might be confused as to what a major chord is or a minor chord is. You know what? Let me explain. Now, the difference between a major chord and a minor chord is the third. Let me explain. If we take a keyboard, we have the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, right? Now, if you count it, we have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, 8. Do you understand? 8 keys. So when I say the third, that's do, re, mi, that's the mi, the third, you get it? So good. Now if the third is sent through the black key or is sent a semitone back, now that is what we call a minor chord. Guys, a full tone is going 2 notes on a keyboard, right? And a semitone is going just 1 note on a keyboard. Do you understand? So now which one are you? The major or the minor? Now the third one is quite rare. That's the diminished. The diminished, depending on the context, you can use it to sound tensed, unresolved, exotic, mysterious, or even threatening. You need to be a skillful artist to be able to harness the power of this chord. Because of the nature, it's unstable. The diminished has 3 notes, right? The flattened third and the flattened fifth. Now to harness the full chakra, you have to add another note, which makes it the half diminished or the full diminished. When I play this note, which Afrobeat artist comes to mind exactly? Rema, of course, Rema. I added this chord because first of all, it's very, very unique. Most artists go with the major or the minor. Not everyone has a diminished style in him. It's very, very tricky. You understand? With the major or the minor, you have a lot of friends in the Afrobeat business. But with the diminished, you are a lone ranger. You are taking the path that hasn't been taken before. The mystery that hasn't been solved, unresolved. Like I said, every single path is viable. So which number are you? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Decisions. Well, the best decision you can ever make right now is to like and subscribe to this channel. You would never regret it. So I ask you again, are you ready for this journey?